begun paying attention since the last time I said this. I'm the Ruby Kid. Don't get the wrong impression just because I'm like Billy No Mates up on stage tonight. I don't always perform like this. I do stuff with beats as well. I work with a DJ and a producer called Dan Angel. He's in tonight. We've got a CD out. It's called Maps, which you can buy from me for £5. If you do, I'll be sat there. Come and buy one. It's good. We've got a new one on the way soon. My website is www.therubykid.com. Details of shows, etc. I'm going to do like maybe 2 more pieces and then leave you be, because spoken word's kind of quite intense to listen to for extended periods. So this is my penultimate piece, and the following piece will be my ultimate piece, and then you can hear from Kieran Leonard. So, penultimate piece. Has anyone ever played any poker at all? Ever? Cool. Like, maybe the same 6 people who were having a good time when I asked that are the people who... Which, maybe there's a correlation, I don't know. But this piece is about the poker, the noble art of poker, as no one calls it, and it's called, of all the poker tables in all the casinos in all the world, you had to sit down at mine. And it goes like this. Since there were only 2 seats in the table, heads up, this ain't your dancing days. Now I don't think she has a tell, but she caught mine when I glanced away, and since the smouldering remains of what she'd smoked were in my visual, the experience was spiritual, and the dealer kept it cynical. Now, I'd been known in past to chance my hand on different aspects, but I couldn't help but notice her experience and practice, whereas every move I made came off predictable and locked, so there was no fig leaf, no olive branch, and no aces on the flop. So if she was on that never blink first, then I'm pretty certain that's indicative of something worse, and this is never going to work, because Ruby Kid is not a card shark. Justin Vernon puts it pretty well, because it's hard to find it when you're down on chips plus you're drunk as hell. She had that cool hand low brim that shadowed out her visage. I was trying to hear that image. She was sipping from my sickness. Straight chaser. Something else to sharpen up the sight. She robbed me blind that time with ease and did it laughing all the while. Pocket aces that I was cursed to have but not to use. She'd rock a royal grimace premise, well acquainted with the ruse, and if you haven't learnt the rules, write them down, then read them back. I wish I hated how she played her hand, but in point of fact, I'm only trying to copy that. Because Dolly acts the polymath when circumstance is trying. And your dog days are not done with yet. Whoever told you that was lying. See, I was foolish to imagine I could even win a couple. Card counter. She knew the odds and clocked them on the shuffle. I said, you've played this game before. And she rocked a smile that looked like nightfall. So I kept the skyline in the same eyesight she didn't have the time for. Now an audience had gathered, made of commentating extras, who extended the dimensions of the table and the weather, and if the centre cannot hold together, then we're trapped. Ante up, stupid! Check your hand. Then fold those fuckers back. Voice on shoulder joker told us both we were unsuited. She 7 diamonds, me like 3 hearts and looking stupid. But she kept cleaning up the remnants of the last bet I'd ever make with a Marie Antoinette demeanour that wouldn't let me have or eat my cake, and that was an embarrassing mistake. At one stage certain I was running with, but 10 through king is not enough to set sail and discover with. She was Rosemary or Lily, I was Jack, but not for long, because after several hands were gone I'd lost the rhythm of the song, and I'm like, dealer, deal me out. I'm sorry, I should never have sat down. She's raking in the winnings while I work on placement of my frown, and if the sentiment is drowned amongst the pressure of the crowd, then I should cut my losses now and hop a boxcar out of town. Because I was short-stacked, I was packed, I was certain I was done for. Because the way she plays turns a game of cards into a blood sport. Last hand spectacular. chase a full house on the river. Blind better. Better blind than this. But that's all I've got to give her. Cheers.